Raising a dollar supply in the foreign exchange market. It has also begun lifting the ban. It has also announced lifting of the ban placed on 43 items.
Hello, my people. I don't carry come again. I beg any person wey see our president. I salute am. Any person wey see our president, make he greet am for me. Personally, make he tell am say na me dey greet am. 43 items. Federal government don remove ban for 43 items. As we be consuming country, make we kukuma dey consume. No be say we dey claim say we go fit produce where we no dey produce anything. The thing where we dey produce, e no reach. That's why things dey very, very high for country. So make una greet our president for me for lifting ban in all these products where we need for our daily life. Like for example, rice, zinc for roofing house, cement, egg, maize, vegetable oil, meat, and sardine. For those people who like to dey eat sardine, that why we small, why I be small now. I like sardine too much with the bread, the thing they sweet. And those people they eat turkey meat. So those turkey where they smuggle from Cotonou, they enter. No, I no go smuggle again. You go get them direct. Even exchange rate, foreign exchange rate, they go even touch them. As this year they end, from next year, most of all those items go there very, very cheap.
Let's begin from the nation's capital, where the National Assembly, all right, sorry about that. Well, it's cheering news for business owners as the Central Bank of Nigeria moves to intervene in the country's foreign exchange market crisis. Well, the Apex Bank says it is raising a dollar supply in the foreign exchange market. It has also begun lifting the ban. It has also announced lifting of the ban placed on 43 items that had been restricted from accessing Forex on the official market. Well, this brings to an end the 8-year ban imposed as part of policies under the former central bank governor Godwin Emefiele in an effort to mop up the naira currency. And well, it's been torrent of commendations with this latest directive of the central bank in a bid to mop up needed foreign exchange in the country. And there are a host of items, 43 items, as rightly observed. Of course, rice is, on the list, imported rice, that is. There's also maize. There is margarine, roofing sheets, cement, palm kernel, palm oil products, as well as vegetable oils, meat and processed products, maize, vegetables, and processed vegetable products as well. Ibrahim, there are a host of them. There's poultry, chicken, eggs, and the like. There's also sardines, geisha, the tin fish that is in sauce, and cold roofing sheets, and so many more. Well, analysts are saying, Ibrahim, that this is a positive development for the country. Of course, one has to also balance it out by relating with the rationale that the central bank gave 8 years ago. It's saying that these products could as well be gotten in the country as against you collecting scarce foreign exchange to import them in. But now we are seeing that because of the foreign exchange crisis that we have been having on our hands, this might just be the solution to helping easing out the scarcity of needed Forex.
Yeah, that's right. It's an exciting news, cherry news to hear, especially for those who are marketers and those who are dealing directly with the foreign exchange. The naira has been weakening on the parallel market due to speculations, and excess demand is funneled into the informal market, widening the gap with the official market, where restrictions on trading the currency were lifted in June. So I believe these latest measures announced by the central bank are another market-friendly step to unify the exchange rate and ease pressure on the naira in the parallel market, where importers of the 43 items, some of which you already mentioned, had to access dollars. But that's not all about about it. I think there is still more to do to reduce forex shortages in the official market. The CBN might also need to, signal that commercial banks can offer a weaker naira rate for dollars to help increase the supply of dollars. So, Kemi, I like the fact that the Central Bank of Nigeria also said it would continue to promote orderliness and professional conduct by all market participants to ensure market forces determine exchange rate on a willing buyer, willing seller principle, and that's a very important key to note. So, foreign exchange rates should also be referenced from Central Bank of Nigeria's website and from other recognized trading systems to promote what they call price discovery, transparency, and credibility in the forex rate. So they need to intensify consultations with market participants rather, to achieve a single forex market. So all of these apps that are not needed, some of these apps where a lot of people, especially monies remitted from the diaspora, not going directly through the Central Bank of Nigeria or the commercial banks, they go through some of these apps. So it now looks like what is coming into Nigeria is really not enough as compared to what should be. So, so many things need to be put in place, and they should follow all of these plans through, not just talk shop and all motions with no movement at the end of the day.
Absolutely, there are so many hopeful scenarios that analysts have also posited will be the fallout of this latest policy of the central bank. And well, a particular analyst, of course, former head of the LCCI, that's the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, had said that the exclusion of these items in the first place underscored the distortion in the forex market. He also said that it contributed to persistent divergence in rates between official window and the parallel market. Muda Yusuf also added that there was conflict with extant trade policy, as these items were not even under import prohibition in the first place. And he noted that this was a clear example of lack of policy coordination under the previous administration. The point he was trying to make was that, on the one hand, you're coming out with a policy, saying that there will be a ban on importation of these items. And on the other hand, there are also policies under the same administration that are not in sync with this. And naturally, it's going to be at cross purposes, because if you want to make progress, all policies, everything you do must complement the other and not one, adversely or at adverse, points with the other. But then there is a caveat now that it will be better for people who will utilize this window now. Yeah. It will be better for them to get forex that will ship in raw materials and not bringing in finished products, because that will also, hamper or derail our progress as a country. It's not that we don't have the capacity to do these things, but we are where we are, and efforts are being made to correct the system. So he is advising, and I think it's also a fair point, that just use the forex to get in the needed raw materials, because there are so many issues manufacturers are facing, and many of them would rather bring in raw materials rather than finished products. Though we have some people who say they would rather do all the processing abroad and then bring in finished products here. But this is the point that we may debate on, and see truly what is beneficial for the economy. And like you said, there's the issue of transparency. That's right. And the parallel window that CBN is also hopeful that this latest policy will promote, which is, very, very, very key. That, there should be, as against what we usually have, like multiple exchange rates, there will be a single exchange rate that, everyone can work with.
It's very important that they also ensure that they increase, liquidity, in the country. Has really been in a bad shape for all Nigerians, and they are not really enjoying the dividends of the democracy. So let's see how all of these things, pan out. And I'll also advocate that we should always, take more of local content,
Absolutely,
local content,
absolutely.
Seeking imported materials.
Absolutely, Ibrahim. Let's quickly bring up the news.